Hello everyone, this is Peter Adel and I'm happy to be speaking with you today at DevsInc Sales Summit. I really wished I could be physically with you today. Today's topic, the topic I want to share with you today is sales negotiation strategies. Actually, this topic is very rich and very huge topic to be discussed. But let me give you today or share with you today some tips and tricks for sales negotiation. But first, let me introduce myself to you. I'm almost 10 years of sales experience. I started my career at the B2C market, specifically in the retail sector. Then I moved forward to the B2B market, and currently I'm leading the commercial sector at Nile.com. Nile.com is one of the top IT service providers and system integrators in Egypt and the Gulf region. While I'm preparing for this speech or this summit, I looked up a lot about what is the best definition for negotiation. Too many results and too many definitions came up to me, but the best sentence from my point of view is that negotiation is a strategic discussion between two parties to resolve an issue in a way that both find acceptable. This is the best sentence for me because it has the main three pillars of negotiation: strategic, two parties, acceptable for both parties. All of us is doing or practicing negotiation in our normal life routine, beside or regardless the business and the sales cycle and the IT environment. When you are buying yourself a car or selling a car to someone, you are doing negotiation. Even with your friends. When you are planning with your friends to travel abroad for a long vacation, everyone has different plans, different expectation, how they want to spend the vacation. So all of you guys negotiate with each other to agree on what is the suitable destination for all of you to spend the vacation. We will talk today about the sales type of negotiators and type of negotiations and how to make a successful negotiator. But first, we should know the difference between selling and negotiation. Selling is a very initial phase with the prospect or your customer. You are trying to convince him with your product, your service, your added value in the market, and once he is convinced, you prepare the offer for him. You are generating the bill of materials, send him the terms and conditions, and so on. But still, even if you are have a properly qualified the prospect and sent the proper offer for him, you think he may be satisfied with. At the end, the deal can still end up in the negotiation phase. The negotiation phase starts when you receive an email or a call. Hello Peter, I want to schedule a meeting with you as soon as possible to discuss the offer you sent to me, and we want to set up the contract before the sign off. Here is the real game has begun. You will start the negotiation. But why we should go for a negotiation? Why it's not like I prepared the offer and it's very reasonable offer and beneficial for you, just take it or leave it. From my point of view, the negotiation is very important as it helps the sales to move forward in customer relationship. You should be with your customer as his consultant, his advisor, someone he can trust. In the negotiation phase, you should be brainstorming with your customer to achieve acceptable agreement, ensure the satisfaction from both of you. Especially in this era, buyers or the customer is very empowered and well informed than ever. The market has been occupied with many choices and very, very tough competition. And now, the most two important things to know is what is the types of negotiation or what is the type of negotiators and how to prepare or how to make a successful negotiation. The types of negotiation are mainly 5 types: the competing, the accommodating, the avoiding, compromising, collaborating. Let's start with the first one, with the competing negotiator. The competing negotiator always focus on I win and you lose. His main focus is how to maximize the profit. He can see well his advantage in the offer or the solution he is proposing to the customer, and he knows that the customer will not lose it. So he's keep focusing in his advantage, regardless the customer needs or regardless the customer advantage. And in some times it will end up by you will not make a very good relationship with the customer, because he will every time he looks at you that you are the seller or the partner who get the most profit from him without investing anything to the customer from service, or you don't care about the customer satisfaction. Second one is the accommodating negotiator. The accommodating negotiator focuses always on I lose and you win. The most important thing for the accommodating negotiator is the customer relation. He can from the beginning provide the customer the minimum profit, the high quality service, and give the customer all what he needs, because he always afraid to lose the customer in the negotiation field. The third negotiation type, or the third type of negotiators, is the avoiding negotiator, and this is always focus on I lose and you lose. The avoiding negotiator always have the fear of negotiation. He fear to enter an argument with the customer or a debate with the customer on the prices. So he take all the steps back, and he don't mind to lose the deal all in all, better than losing the customer himself. But at the end, the customer cannot find the added value from this partner or this reseller. He can't trust him anymore. The fourth one is the compromising negotiator. And the compromising negotiator, I lose some, I win some, you lose some, I win some. The compromising negotiator always focus on sacrificing. You set up a bill of material with 8 or 10 items, and the customer need all the 8-10 items, but he has a limited budget, and you can't provide extra discount or provide extra services to your bill of material. So both of you will sacrifice. You will sacrifice from the bill of material. You will be forced to remove some of the items in the bill of material, and the customer will sacrifice from the features he required. Maybe he postpone other features to next year or anything else to achieve the agreement within the limited budget he have. The last one, and the most exciting one and most preferable one, is the collaborating. Because the collaborating negotiator always focus on I win and you win. Both parties will end this argument or this negotiation satisfied. You build with the customer, in case of collaborating, you build with the customer a long-term relationship. You will win now and you will win later on while you are in the journey with the customer. Okay, and now after we knew the 5 types of negotiators, how to be a successful negotiator, or how to achieve a successful negotiation. Preparation. The preparation is the most important step in the negotiation phase. It's almost 70% of the effort of the negotiation. The more you get prepared, the more you can ensure the acceptable agreement. Any one of you watched the Suits series on Netflix? If you don't, if you don't see it, I highly recommend to watch this series. Harvey always trying to teach Mike to prepare himself very well before the case go to the court, because you can close the case successfully before already going to the court. So, how to prepare? How to be well prepared? The info. The most important thing in preparation is gathering the info. You should gather info about the customer you are dealing with, the customer himself, the decision maker, the guy you will have the meeting with and will take the decision. This is the most important thing. You can talk to your friend or your colleagues in other companies and ask him for advice. What this customer is focusing on in the contracts, or maybe he's mostly focused on prices, on delivery terms, on payment facilities. You should know what is the main focus of your customer and play on it. About the use case you are proposing a solution with. The use case, is it a critical case from customer perspective? Is it a fancy product he can postpone it to another year if the prices or the agreement don't meet his expectations? Another thing you should focus about is your competition, the competitor in the market. Another seller or another vendor is competing you in the solution, technically, financially, versus yours. Your product, you should know your product very, very well, the pros and cons of your product. The pros already covered in the selling phase, and customer knows all the features of your product. The cons, you should try to solve the cons you know about the product before setting up the meeting. As example, one of the cons of your product is that it's hardware and will take a very long time in delivery. You can propose a trial version or virtual machine. The customer can run the software on the virtual machine till the hardware is delivered successfully. The second thing, after you get all the info you need for the negotiation, is to define concessions. Before you meet with the prospect, to ensure you come to a mutually beneficial agreement, you should set the maximum discount you can reach and what is the maximum services you can provide. Prepare the add-ons in a draft. What type of add-ons you can add to the solution in case you decide to maximize the deal size or maximize your bill of material. In another draft, set free of charge services you can provide the customer in case you want to compromise for him to achieve a win-win situation. The most important thing also is talk more than money. Don't put yourself in a corner that you are negotiating only on the price. Consider other benefits to talk about: the payment facility, the payment terms, after sales service, support criteria. Make more than point to be discussed during the meeting, not to put yourself in a corner. You are negotiating only on the price. And now today is the meeting day with the customer, and you will get prepared, and the customer also is prepared for the negotiation. Speak with the decision maker. Let your speech or your negotiation or your discussion only with the decision maker. Don't talk to any other team members if they are not the decision makers. Don't speak first. Propose your solution, propose your bill of material, your prices, your terms and conditions, and stay bold and stay firm. And in a poker face, control your body language and wait the customer to talk first to know what he is thinking of and what his expectations. You should know when to walk if necessary. If you reach the maximum discount and all the services you provided, know well when you can leave the meeting and go away. Finally, you should keep in mind 3 important rules in this negotiation and while you are planning for the negotiation. First one is the negotiation should be a win-win situation. Even if you will lose some, it should end up as a winning at the end. You should know the difference between negotiating and debating with the customer. You should know the difference between being friendly with the customer and being a friend with the customer, because when you are a friend with the customer will have high expectations and high hopes from you that you will provide him all the best prices, the best services ever, and you will sacrifice a lot to give him what he needs. Thank you for your time. I hope it was a beneficial speech, and enjoy negotiating.